For In Motion, I'm Kurt Parker. The year 2006 hallmarks a change at Penn State. For years, the president has delivered the State of the University address to a live audience. This year, the Office of the President sought to redesign the delivery method to obtain maximum exposure for Dr. Spanier's message.
Traditionally, President Spanier delivers his State of the University address to a live audience at Eisenhower Auditorium. But there's just so much going on at Penn State right now, so many exciting things, that we thought it would be interesting to try to portray that visually. The president is someone who embraces technology and is always open to new ideas, so he was willing to give it a try as a chance for us to reach more people with the address and perhaps a different audience than we otherwise would have.
To get the story out, we need to look at a lot of different ways. So in addition to putting it on a website, in addition to putting it on television shows like this one, we can podcast it, videocast it. We can send stories out to 300,000 to 400,000 email addresses with a click-through where people can just view the video right on their computer screen.
The scope of the address proved to be a challenge. With 24 Commonwealth campuses, over 80,000 full-time students, and numerous research projects, the question wasn't what topics can we cover, but what topics do we cover?
The challenge at Penn State is not finding enough things, it's limiting it down to the few that you can show in the time that's allotted. So that's probably the biggest challenge, is sorting through what began as a very long list of achievements and accomplishments of this past year and getting it down to a sample that would be representative of the kinds of things that are going on at the university.
Collectively, we had a lot of decisions to make about what to show. I mean, what can we show in the video that is going to resonate and really play well?
Another consideration for the successful outcome of the project was time. What used to be a speech given at Eisenhower Auditorium was now a full-blown feature script. Dr. Spanier's presentation now had to factor in set locations, crew management, and marrying the script with the appropriate video. And all this had to take place in a much smaller time frame than the producers at Penn State Public Media would have liked.
We started in April, and we only had a few weeks left where we had the full campus around, full of students. So we had to work quickly and get a lot of good footage, get a lot of the good campus B-roll shots while springtime, while the leaves were on the trees, before it gets too hot and humid, and you start to lose your students due to the summer.
While the president has had extensive experience with television production as host of his own talk show, To the Best of My Knowledge, which airs on WPSU, it was decided early on in the production to shoot test footage to show Dr. Spanier what the vision was for the video.
One of the things that we did was put together a rough cut where he could get to see exactly what this is going to look like. So we had somebody stand in as Dr. Spanier and kind of did those lines, and then we showed him that video, and he got to see exactly what it was going to look like. We even went to the same locations and shot footage there.
And striving to lead the nation in the integration of teaching, research, and service.
The crew, I mean, we've got amazing professionals at WPSU TV. Everybody just knows their stuff. Everybody's an expert in whatever they bring to the table. Our lead videographer for this project was Ryan Witt, and he's relatively new to Penn State. He didn't go to Penn State. He grew up in Ohio, and so he's really only been here since January. And I think it really opened his eyes to see what Penn State is all about.
Hi, I'm Ryan Witt. I'm an editor and videographer at WPSU, and I've been working here for about 8 months now. Before I worked here, I've never visited Penn State, and I didn't really know the background. I didn't really know what it was all about. I knew it was a large school. I knew it was one of the largest schools in the country. But what I didn't know is even though it's a large school, it doesn't feel like a large school, because you tend to get to know people in different departments, you see people, and so after a while it just gets that intimate, small school feeling that you get, even though it's a large school and it covers a lot of areas.
This is Penn State. For In Motion, I'm Kurt Parker.